Well, folks, that was a pretty ridiculous third place game. Um, Honestly, pretty blown away by that. 10 goals total. Saka hat trick. Um, Candidly, that was really the best game I've seen in the World Cup thus far. So, it's unfortunate to see both those teams absolutely teeing off on each other for bronze, basically. But welcome back to the Hot Hand Podcast. I'm your host, Brooks Jordan. Today we obviously are going to be going over a little bit of the third place game. Then we're going to move on to how to survive the dog days of betting, which fortunately, the World Cup is still going on, and the final is tomorrow, which stay tuned for my lock of the day for that. But really, it's an interesting time in the betting world. After that, we're going to be going over how the hot hand play of the day has gone thus far. Currently up 11 units. And then we will tie it all together. So let's really dive in first to like what a crazy game that was. I was really pretty impressed with both teams there. Saka hat trick was phenomenal. Really, it seemed like both teams kind of didn't have much to lose, and they were really putting it all on the line. Um, so I truly as a neutral, uh, truly from a neutral standpoint, it was really an amazing game to watch. Now we're going to be moving into the most recent of the hot hand tracker. All of my bets are publicly available and tracked on this tracker on Google Sheets. So let's check into that. As of recently, we were on a pretty decent hot streak here from the 20th forward, and then I've seems caught a bit of a cold streak now. Fortunately, we bounced back today with Colorado Rockies money line. They ended up winning easily, 10-2. But what's fortunate about, we really just are looking for an edge anywhere we can get it, and tomorrow we have something pretty exciting on deck regarding the World Cup final. So that'll be exciting to look into. But for now, we can see overall the chart. We're trending in the right direction. We were kind of on a heater for a bit of reversion to the mean here, but still on a positive trajectory. So stay tuned and keep your post notifications on Twitter as I do provide a lock of the day, the hot hand play of the day, as it is worldwide known. So really, I'm looking forward to this game tomorrow. Really, two teams that deserve to be in the final. I think it's really impressive that Messi has. This is, everyone thought that 2022 was going to be his last and final World Cup, but he truly is a longevity genius in regards to playing good football, and it's really impressive to see what great form he has stayed in. On the other side, we have Spain with Lamine Yamal, and it's really everyone is talking about the fact that there was that picture of I don't even exactly understand the context of it, but it sounds like uh, it was a UNICEF photo shoot where Messi is giving Lamine Yamal a bath as a baby, which is absolutely nuts. All the all the Twitter aficionados, conspiracy wise, are saying, yeah, this is scripted. Of course, people are going to be, laying into the fact that it's truly such a coincidence that the goat Leo Messi is in a photo giving a bath to Lamine Yamal, who is now going to face him in the final. So really pretty bizarre stuff. I think it's going to be a good game. And my lock of the day for the World Cup final, let's get a drum roll, please. Between 2 and 4 goals, Messi to score or assist and over 4 corners. And currently on Bet365, that is at plus 170 odds. So usually they are throwing out a 50% 3 leg parlay bonus once it's past plus 100. So I really think that probably I think the over under for goals is at 2.5. So I think even if they're both teams to score, I think that could absolutely happen. And Messi to score and assist, I think is definitely it's a lock, truly. So, but yeah, in regards to dealing with the dog days of summer, I think we're in a strange time. Fortunately, the World Cup has offered some serious great sports to bet on and enjoy as a true sports fan. But soon enough, as we all know, we'll be betting on whether it be WNBA or MLB, or I've seen a good amount of people online betting Canadian football, which I really truly haven't broken into much, but really I think we want to just remain sharp and try to find edge where we can. Really, it's all about where our closing line value ends. And I'd recently posted on my Twitter about how last week 100% of my bets were beating the closing line value, but we ended up still having a negative week, unfortunately, up until the Rockies money line bet that I put out today on my Twitter. So really, I think I'm going to be getting into researching MLB, seeing what WNBA, what trends are happening, and I really think that there's some bets to be had, and there's some good sports to watch. I think it's not necessarily in my repertoire. I'm definitely an NBA fan, so a lot of stuff, a lot of exciting stuff coming up with that, with where LeBron is going to end up. So I currently have a poly market bet on him ending up at the Warriors. I think it'd be a true pipe dream if LeBron came to the Mile High City, and I think he would have a great chance of winning another ring. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about where LeBron is going to end up. But yeah, I think that'll come to a close for this episode of the Hot Hand Podcast. A fairly quick one today, but just wanted to get one out there before we have the World Cup final tomorrow. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.